I'm so lit, even hell won't take me. Cause I'm so lit, even hell won't take me. Cause I'm so lit, even hell won't take me. Cause I'm so lit, even hell won't take me.
A new update has come to Westeros, and with it, 2 commanders are awakened, and a 3rd will be released soon. The 2 awakened commanders are Arslan and Hector. The one that will be here soon is Petyr Baelish. Also, there is a new feature for the commanders, which I will go over later in the video. But for now, let's go check out Arslan and Hector. As you can see, the defense, health and attack are at 13.5% at the moment. That's 9 out of 12. When it hits 12, all 3 of these will be 18%. The wood production will also go to 20%. So each one of these is 1.5%. And that's Arslan. Now Hector does spearman defense, enemy cavalry health reduction and spearman attack. Currently I am 3 out of 13 on spearman attack and it's at 6%. Spearman defense is 4 out of 14 and that's 8%. Enemy cavalry health reduction is 6% and it's 3 out of 13. Each one of these is 2%. So once he is maxed 3 stars or 4 star, spearman defense will be 28%. Enemy cavalry health reduction will be 26%. Spearman attack will also be 26%. Now let's have a look at the new feature which you might have noticed right here. As you can see, the free to play ones are at 15. And the other ones go from 16, 17, 18 and 20. This all depends on the commander itself. The ones that are ranked 20 are the top 5 commanders. Jon Snow, Sandor Clegane, Daenerys Targaryen, Petyr Baelish and Cersei Lannister. So for Gorel, World Map Battle Positioning. World Map PvP Battle, which is player against player. Rebel Camps, Rebel Groups, Alliance Conquest, Expedition Beyond, In the City Region Unlock, Glorious Battle and Treasure Seeker. Might notice, if you hover over these pictures, a box appears. You have to have a commander 4 stars for this skill that's called War Soul to take effect. As you can see, it says War Soul Awakening Skill locked. That's because I have Rob and 3 stars. But if I go up to the top to Gorel, hover over Gorel, it does not say locked. So now let's have a look at the bonuses for each of these commanders. Now instead of just going across like this, because I'll come across them again, I'm just going to click each commander and show you what they do. So Gorel, target's defense decreased by 3% for every 1 time a spearman strikes. Whenever your infantry loses 5%, infantry defense increases by 3%. Every 1 time Commander Haley uses her active skills, ally infantry will have a 40% chance to obtain a shield that grants immunity to damage 1 time. The shield lasts for 3 seconds. When Commander Arya Stark uses active skills to attack the enemy target lineup, 1 death marker will be added to the target lineup. for every 1 death marker on the target lineup, Arya Stark's skill damage to that target increases by 20%. For every 1 successful cavalry hit, cavalry attack increases by 2%. For every 1 attack made by the lineup of troops Commander Julian belongs to, the troop's attack damage increases by 2% with a maximum of 12%. In battle, every 8 seconds, Commander Arslan heals 2% of the wounded for the allied troop with the greatest losses. Gain a 13% boost to total attack, defense and health during the first 10 seconds of the battle. As you can see, I cannot see Sheilas at the moment. I cannot see Sorens at the moment. When your bowmen attack, they have a 20% chance of additionally attacking 1 time. After the first time army active skill damage is taken by each allied lineups at the front, all immediately heal 15% of the troops lost due to the damage taken. At the same time, the lineup's attack increases by 15%. In battle, every 3 seconds, Commander Enzo increases Ally Cavalry lineup defense by 5% and can stack up to 6 times. At full stacks, every 3 seconds Commander Enzo heals 1% of the wounded for each Ally Cavalry lineup. In battle, every 3 seconds, Commander Drake increases Allied Spearman lineup defense by 6% and stack up to 5 times. At full stacks, every 3 seconds, Commander Drake heals 1% of the wounded for each Allied Spearman lineup. When casting an active army skill, directly wipe out 3% of the target's currently deployed troops. Value cannot exceed 3% of Annie's currently deployed troops. When the cavalry proportion of your troops is greater than that of the enemy's infantry, cavalry defense goes up by 30%. When the cavalry's proportion of your troops is less than that of the enemy's infantry, cavalry attack increases by 30%. When your spearman proportion is greater than the enemy's cavalry proportion, spearman defense increases by 30%. When your spearman proportion is lower than the enemy's cavalry proportion, spearman attack increases by 30%. In battle, Commander Melisandre ignites the arrows for all allied bowmen. Normal attacks of all allied bowmen have a 50% chance to deal 10% additional fire damage. During a city defense battle, every time 3 million allied troops join the battle, total attack goes up 10%. When allied lineups receive healing, the lineup's normal attack changes to weakness attack for 4 seconds. Weakness attack status. Attacks the enemy lineup with the most troops lost and cannot miss. For every 1 weakness attack taken by the target lineup, weakness damage taken 3%. In battle, every 3 seconds, Commander Latz-Carrion increases Allied infantry lineup defense by 5% and can stack up 6 times. When fully stacked, every 3 seconds, Commander Latz-Carrion heals 1% of the wounded for each Allied infantry lineup. When your infantry proportion is greater than the enemy's spearman proportion, infantry defense increases by 30%. When your infantry proportion is less than the enemy's spearman proportion, infantry attack increases by 30%. As you can see, I cannot see anything for Raymond. When your female commanders use their active skills, that skill will have a 30% chance of being used 2 times, a 10% chance of being used 3 times, and a 3% chance of being used 4 times. As you can see, I cannot see anything for Winter. I cannot see anything for Uma. I cannot see anything for Obing. Cannot see anything for Barrett. Cannot see anything for Jean. Cannot see anything for Meryl Peak. Cannot see anything for Egbert. Cannot see anything for Russell. Cannot see anything for Mengo. Cannot see anything for Feist. Cannot see anything for Sansa. Cannot see anything for Varys. Cannot see anything for Lario. Cannot see anything for Sabrina. Cannot see anything for Patello. Cannot see anything for Simon Blackmire. Cannot see anything for Tyrion Lannister. Cannot see anything for Rhea. Cannot see anything for Robert. Cannot see anything for Kevin. Cannot see anything for Sanara. And cannot see anything for Marjorie Tyrell.